Time to resume cold calling. New year, 5th of January. I wanted to start it at 2nd of January, but that's fine. I went through the script like for 5 minutes.
This is Brandon.
Hey, good morning, Brandon. My name is Subra. Brandon, would you hate me if I said this is a cold call?
First one, not the best start, but good pickup. Let's find positive in every single scenario.
Hi, this is Lynn.
Hi, am I speaking with Lynn?
This is Lynn.
Hey, Lynn, good afternoon. Lynn, my name is Subra. Would you hate me, Lynn, if I said this was a cold call?
Yeah, on January 5th, I'm not going to hate you, but I'm not.
I waited for 5 days. This month just is a bit slower. I love cold calling. I was
Okay.
like, 5th is the day. Can I take 20 seconds? Do you mind me taking 20 seconds?
What's up?
Okay, cool. I'll make it quick then. So, I mean, Lynn, I speak with mortgage professionals, and they usually tell me that, they're looking to grow, and the biggest concern is that they don't have enough realtors to send them business. Do you feel that's a totally irrelevant conversation for 2026 for you?
In some ways, yes. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I support a builder here, where in my market, and do have realtors that are sending me business on a consistent basis.
So would it be fair to assume, like, is there a potential for you to explore new realtor connections, or is that something that is not needed as much?
I'm really not needed.
Okay.
And
so
we have systems and processes set up to assist us in that endeavor.
So would it be fair to assume that it would actually be more like a waste of time for you to even put down some time to explore what an option might look like? Right?
It would. But I do appreciate your call.
No worries, Lynn. I hate to do cold calls on the first week of the year, but that's how.
Yeah, hey, everybody's got to make a living. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Happy New Year.
You too, Lynn.
What?
Happy New Year. Yep.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The first pitch is done. The call has to start in a positive way and the vibe has to match. If the vibes match, you're going to get something out of it. Okay, and one more thing that I will have to work on is, let me see, pitch, let me mark it up. Yeah, one more thing that I have to work on this year is going to be relaxing a bit on the calls. So take a breathe in, think about the question, relax, no desperation. 2 pickups.
Hello?
Hello, am I speaking with Jacob?
This is Jake, yeah.
Hey, Jake. Good afternoon, Jake. Jake, my name is Subra. Would you hate me, Jake, if I said this was a cold call?
I mean, yes, I respect it. What's going on, man?
Okay, I'll make it quick then. So, I mean, Jake, when I speak with mortgage professionals who are not doing bad, but they're still looking for more growth, they usually tell me the biggest bottleneck is not having more realtors who sends them consistent business. That's where we come in. Not that you can't do it yourself, more like you don't have time to focus.
And I'm gonna help you here a little, man. So I have probably the exact opposite of most loan officers' problem, which I'm actually dealing with a little too much business right now, and I need to bring on supporting help. So I'm in the middle of actually interviewing like a loan partner, a couple options for a loan partner, just because we closed a little over 100 loans in 2025, and it's
amazing.
literally just me. Yeah, just me, and I have an in-house processor. So, so I'm actually on the opposite end. Like, obviously, I want to keep continuing to grow, but to be honest with you, I can't. Yeah, I can't think of more leads right now until I fix the supporting issue.
Yeah, I mean that's the part of the business, right? It's always ebbs and flows, right? But that's a good start to the year, though, right? That's a good problem to start the year with. Can I ask you something? Is it like, are you looking for more loan officer assistance right now, or more like loan officers to grow your team?
Yeah, no. I need an assistant. So right now, what I did is in 2025, what we did is we opened up our own branch. So I took my original assistant, my loan officer assistant, and I moved her into an in-house processor.
Okay.
Just because it made the whole thing a little more streamlined.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, obviously, I lost, my supporting help in that scenario.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I've made do with it for the last like 4 months, just because we have brought on a couple other loan officers as well, and it's I didn't want to charge too much to my P&L all at once, so I just kind of made it work. But we're definitely in a place now where just like, man, I gotta get somebody on here. So it's definitely supporting.
Perfectly makes sense. Yeah, I mean, so how are you planning to go in 2026? Do you want to be the key man in the business still and have more support, or are you more in the business management side, growing the brokerage, hiring more?
I'm definitely still in growth mode. I'm not in a position where I want to step away from sales yet. So yeah, I mean, we definitely, our goal, I think, what we talked about, me and my loan processor kind of talked about is, we want to shoot in that 130, 150 range this year.
Okay. And origination, I mean, in your situation, origination should not be, that should not be a question of originating that much volume. It's more like, can I have the capacity to process them and keep the customer support the same way, right?
Exactly. Yep. Absolutely.
So just to understand better, because I always try to understand if there is anything that you guys can potentially, like we can work together even like a year from now, right? It's always like having connections as your business as well. Do you feel like there is any need for, even in the down the line, right? Maybe end of the year-ish, would you say there would be any need for like setters or people support stuff in the phone, with the phone, pretty much, like any sales support stuff?
Yes, I mean, give me an example here of like what you guys do, how you do it.
What we specialize in is like, as you know, I'm cold calling. I love cold calling. I'm the founder, right? And I could not wait I waited for 5 days to start cold calls. So today's my first day of the year. So what we have is like, our thing is on the phone, right? Appointment setting is our key thing. We do recruitment for brokerages, and we do real estate agent introductions for LOs, right? These are
so you're essentially cold calling for me to set like what, coffee meetings and things like that?
So it's more like we will, how it works, like real estate agents are, very shady on the front end, but only when they are introduced and you guys have a proper chat, that's when it becomes something significant. So the upfront heavy lifting of 80% is done by us. So we properly create an offer based on your business and what you have to offer to them, and overall build like a value proposition for them, which makes them interested to say, hey, you know what? Okay, let me see what you guys have to offer, like as your team, right? So we become virtual team for you, extended part of your team. And then you guys, we set the introductions with these realtors with you, and then you hop on these calls and filter the ones that are not the right fit based on the type of people, the volume of business that they do, and then pretty much you guys, you do your thing. So the 80% up front is on us. The remaining 20% becomes your 80%.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, that definitely makes sense. I like it. It's obviously that's part of the name of the game right there is cold calling, setting appointments, and building, a pipeline. So, I mean, it's a great business strategy. I do like it. Obviously, like I said, I'm definitely not in a place where I need to be. Like, I need to get away from the computer a little more and get in front of, face-to-faces and things like that. It's just, and hopefully, honestly, by the end of the week, I'll found somebody. I'm interviewing a couple people this week. So, it could definitely be something we're interested down the road, a couple months from now. But
would it be a bad idea for me to shoot something over your email? We stay in touch, and maybe a couple months back, I check up, catch up again?
Yeah, no, that's totally fine. You can do that. Okay.
Can you share your email with me?
Yeah, it's .com.
Perfect. So our company is called Mortgages QV. We're at the first year. I mean, this is going to be our proper first year, right? I have been doing this for like 7 months, and we've already got some good results. And by the way, can you take a guess where I'm calling you from?
Like your area?
Yeah, what am I?
Where you're located?
Physically, yes.
I wouldn't be able to tell you that, man. Where?
I'm actually 8,000 miles away from you. It's in India. So my company is in India. I am in India, northeast part of India. And our company is entirely remote. So we are in India and Denmark. And we primarily work with mortgage professionals in the U.S. Just for context, I'll send you a YouTube video in the email. And
awesome.
A couple months in, I'll catch up and say the guy from India who called
you on 5th of Jan. I love it. Yeah, well, I wouldn't have guessed that one. So
I asked this question. I mean, it's 50%. 50% always guess, 50% correct.
I like it. Right. I like it. Well, I appreciate the phone call, man. And maybe we can work something out in the future. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy New Year, by the way. Belated Happy New Year.
You as well. Yes, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers.
If you ask me why do you love cold calling, this is why I love cold calling. So just a quick note on this one, right? So if someone, like initially, if you try to pitch them that, hey, this is what we do, like if you notice here, right, the process was not something that he even was open to listening. But when I probed into his situation and I let him open up, he spoke about his current challenges, his last year, his this year goal, and I was able to gauge a lot more there. And I tried to ask more without having to, without pushing my agenda into it. And that made him curious about what you guys do specifically. And that gave me the chance to open up and properly share. When you do it this way, they are more open and susceptible, or what is it called? They're more open to listening and trying to understand. So they're more attentive to the process. So the communication is better if you do it this way. Like you can actually communicate in a better way because you don't have the rush to tell stuff in a short notice. And you don't have to convince them anything. It's just that they are eager to learn about you and you are sharing what you guys do and just opening up a door, right? So this was like not possibly something happening, right? There was nothing that I could assume. So I was like, okay, you know what? Would it make sense? Would it be a bad idea? Would it be fair to assume? So I'm just trying to probe, and ideally I get something which is like, okay, you know what? This is what we do. Not right now, but maybe down the line this might be a good thing to work with, right? And this helps me do what? Like March or April. So this is gonna be a good Q2 conversation, right? So that's how I would stack these things up. And also the thing that was an insecurity for me once, which was like, hey, you know what? I'm from India. How would they perceive? I use that openly myself, so they cannot actually tell. When they hop on a call, they should not be surprised. That's why I was like, you know what, can you take a guess? And next time it also opens up a loop for a follow-up. I'm the guy from India. Do you remember? The guy who cold called you on 5th of January from India. So all the things that can work against me, I would pile them up and then use that so that, first of all, it helps them remember. Secondly, it helps you remove the insecurity and you both can focus on the things that actually matter. Okay, 3 pickups. 30 minutes, 3 pickups, but 1 lead from there. 2 pitches. Let me do 1 more pickup. I'll do 10 pickups, right? I'll do 10 pickups today. Terrible pickup rate. Terrible.
Hey, this is Paul.
Hey, am I speaking with Paul?
This is him.
Hey, Paul. Good afternoon. Paul, my name is Subra. Can I take 20 seconds, Paul? This is actually a cold call. I hope you won't hate me for that.
No, I won't hate you. What you got?
Sorry, you were breaking.
I said, what you got?
Cool. I'll make it quick then. Yeah, I mean, Paul, I speak with mortgage professionals, and I mean, ideally, who are not doing bad. They're still looking for more growth, and they tell me the biggest bottleneck is not having enough realtor to send them consistent business, and that's where we come in. Not that you can't do it yourself, but more like you don't have the time to, focus on there. Do you feel like that's completely irrelevant for you in 2026?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well right now, but I mean, I can always do more. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a very big thing, right? Doing pretty well as in like compared to what? Like what is the delta from where you are right now and ideally where you want to be? Is it like a big enough gap or not big enough?
Nah, not really. I mean, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now.
Uh-huh. So would it be fair to say that if you kind of have more introductions with realtors that you're not connected with, that would actually not be something that you would look forward to? Like you will not enjoy doing that?
Obviously, it would be good. What do you guys have for to give realtors business?
So, I mean, we prepare like an offer that is specific to your situation. So something that you can offer, something that you vibe with, and then we can customize that offering to the realtors. It can include content as well. It can include any follow-up systems for the existing pipeline and stuff like that. But more focused on getting the right type of realtors to say yes to meeting with you, right? First of all, on a Zoom call and then on a coffee. That way we can increase the volume of appointments coming towards you, and then you can just pretty much screen them out. The right people gets through, the wrong one, you can just pretty much say no.
What do you think? Let's get one more. Let's get 10 pickups today. I can pretty much get that. Joseph.
Hello, this is Joey.
Hi, am I speaking with Joseph?
This is him.
Hey, Joseph, good afternoon. My name is Subra. Joseph, would you hate me if I said this was a cold call?
Yeah, I'm super busy today, brother, so I got to let you go, but I appreciate you calling.
No worries. I got a cold call today. And that guy was like, talking to his teammates, laughing, not even focused on the next dial happening, right? And I picked up and I was like, hello, 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 for like maybe 10 seconds. And then he was like, yeah, hello, yeah, hey, I'm calling from this and that. I'm like, fuck it. So the initial time, and I stopped. I was watching something on my phone. I paused the video, and then I thought about it. Like, what exactly could have made me listen to it? Because I do listen to cold calls. There's a difference between what type of cold calls. The starting of the cold calls is very important. It's not about the pitch. It's not about the opener. It's more about the initial connection, right? If someone picks up, you're like, hey, am I speaking with Jacob? Or Jacob, like however you want to do it, like for everyone, I believe that for everyone it's going to be a bit different. It's not going to be the same thing for everyone. For me, it's more like, hey, is this Jacob? That's how I would like to start. And that gives the proper amount of curiosity that needs to be there to intrigue them. And that's when they say something. It's like, slight involvement from their side, and then you get some more time. Otherwise, if you just immediately start rambling, right, yapping, then there's no connection there. So those minute connections all are important.
This is Rhonda.
Hi, I'm speaking with Rhonda.
Yes.
Hey, Rhonda. Good afternoon. Rhonda, my name is Subra. Rhonda, would you hate me if I said this was a cold call? Hello?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, a little, yes.
Okay, I'll try to say it again. I was saying, Rhonda, would you hate me if I said this was a cold call?
If you're trying to recruit me, I wouldn't be interested, but I appreciate you calling me.
Fortunately, it's not about recruitment. Can I take 20 seconds?
Okay.
All right. Perfect. I'll make it quick then. So, Rhonda, when I speak with mortgage professionals who are like not doing bad, they're doing good enough, but they're still looking for more growth, they usually tell me the biggest bottleneck is if they could have more realtors sending them 3 to 4 more deals a year, that would make a big difference. And that's where we come in. It's not that you can't do it yourself. It's more like you don't have the time and focus possibly to do that. Do you feel like that's completely an irrelevant conversation for you in 2026?
Yeah, that's probably irrelevant because we're looking at recruiting and so forth. So I appreciate your call, but I would not be interested.
You said you are looking to recruit as in like loan officers or assistants more?
Yes, we're in the process right now of hiring new loan officers.
Okay, interesting.
I'm a branch manager.
And is that like you guys already have as in like your network and that's where you used to hire these loan officers, or are you like just starting that process right now?
No, we already have a network of people we've been interested in, so we are looking at hiring now.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, the reason I was asking is because we just helped a brokerage here in Pennsylvania, and they hired like 2 LOs in like 2 months. And would it be a bad idea for me to send some information over an email just in case you need a plan B in terms of recruitment?
No, I appreciate it. We have a great recruitment team here, and I appreciate your
Perfect.
call, but I would not
Fine.
be
That's
interested. But thank you.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, have a good one.
Very good, done. Bye-bye. Yeah, that was not the best way to introduce it. That was very selfish. The exact thing that I said in the previous part of the video. This is exactly the opposite of that. But I did not find the right thing because the vibe was not there. 10 pickups, and that's the promise to myself.
Hello, this is Katie.
Hi, am I speaking with Katie?
Yes?
Hey, Katie. Good afternoon. Hi, Katie. My name is Subra. Katie, would you hate me if I said this was a cold call?
No, I wouldn't. What can I do for you?
I appreciate that. Can I take 20 seconds? If it's not relevant, we can just hang up. Okay?
Yep.
Cool. Perfect. So, Katie, when I speak with mortgage professionals, usually ideally the ones who are looking for more growth, they're not doing bad. They usually tell me the biggest bottleneck is if they could get more realtor partners to send them consistent business, that would make a big difference. The challenge is they don't have enough time and focus to do that themselves. Not because they can't do it, but that's where we come in. Do you feel like that's completely irrelevant conversation for 2026 for you?
It is. I'm comfortable with my current mortgage company, but I appreciate the call.
It's not about recruitment. I'm asking mostly focused on realtor partners, just in case.
Yeah, I'm more of I like to find my realtor partners organically, and I got good stuff going on. So, but I appreciate the call, and I hope you have a great day.
No worries. Do you mind if I ask one last question before we hop off, just so I understand?
I actually have another call coming in.
Okay. No worries, Katie.
Bye-bye.
Yep, bye-bye. Okay, so closer. Just 10 pickups a day. 10 pickups a day. Let's see what happens after 10 pickups a day. Pitch, not the best. Possible angle, yes. Angle, yes. But I like to do it organically.
This is Chater.
Hey, Chater.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Chater. Good afternoon. My name is Subra. Chater, would you hate me if I said this was a cold call?
Well, no, I wouldn't hate you, but this is the mortgage business, and today's like the first day back in the office since the 23rd, and I do a pretty high volume, so I'm pretty busy. If you want to email me, that would be the best thing right now. Is I've got 3 people in my office right now doing a construction perm contract.
Okay. Would it be a bad idea for me to quickly give you a brief in 20 seconds? That way we can see if it's even relevant to send an email.
Sure.
Perfect. I'll make it quick then. So, Chater, usually when I speak with mortgage professionals, ideally the ones who are doing good enough, but they're still looking for more growth, they tell me that the biggest bottleneck is if they could ideally get more realtor partners to send them business consistently, that would be great. It's not that they can't do it themselves, more like not enough time and focus. That's where we come in. Do you feel like that's a completely irrelevant conversation for 2026?
It somewhat is for me. I've been doing this for 26 years, and I do a very high volume. So you want to send it. I manage a group of people. I might have somebody that is interested. So shoot me an email. I'm the branch manager. So
Perfect. Can you share email with me?
It is cd.com.
Perfect. So what I'll do is, my name is Subra, by the way. The company is Mortgages QV. My USP is I'm from India. So next time I will send you an email with the subject line, the Indian guy who cold called you on the first day of the work week.
Okay. Cool. Well, I appreciate your time, and go ahead and shoot that over to me. I'll take a look at it.
Perfect.
All right. 2 emails collected. All right. So I'm at 8 pickups. out of 8 pickups, 6 pitches done. So it's not that the opener doesn't work, it's the way you start the call doesn't let the opener work. Yeah, when you take some time to say the opener, it shows that you are very confident, right? So it removes the desperation out of the equation.
Hello, this is Cole.
Hi, am I speaking with Cole?
Yes.
Hey, Cole, good afternoon. Cole, my name is Shubhra. Now, Cole, would you hate me if I said this was a cold call?
Yeah, I don't have time today. Sorry, man.
Bad timing. No worries. Okay. But the positive thing is that even when someone is like, no, like they don't want to get pitched, they're like very polite about it. Polite, but sad. Sorry, I don't have time. So these are all follow-up calls. So if I do like 20 pickups for 5 days, that's 100 pickups. 10 opportunities might be created from there. Ideally 20 opportunities would be created from there. Ideally 6 positive potential clients would be created from there. And there's gonna be a lot of these people, like, I can follow up with them every single week. So every week my goal would be to, like, every day I would take like 40 people, and my ideal situation should be if I have 40 people that I'm calling and sending an email every single day, 7 days or 6 days of the week. That's how I would be building those connections, so that in 3 months from now I have like 60 people or 100 people who knows who I am, where am I from, what is the name of the company, and what are the, most of the objection handling has been done, the trust is there. So the moment they hop on a Zoom call with me, I don't have to convert them right then and there. I think that is those 3 months of pre-selling, right, before someone hops on. That is very important. If you are just converting someone, trying to convert someone right then and there, the conversion rate is going to be, of course, for sure, like, skepticism is there. So it is going to be very low. So let's go ahead and get the next one.
Thank you for calling M&T. This is Susan.
Hi, am I speaking with Susan?
This is Susan.
Hey, Susan, good afternoon. Susan, my name is Shubhra. Susan, would you hate me if I said this was a cold call?
Would I hate you if you said it was a cold call? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Can I take 20 seconds to tell you why I called? That way we can see if it's relevant for you in any way.
Sure.
Perfect. I'll make it quick.
Absolutely.
Then. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. So, Susan, when I speak with mortgage professionals, ideally ones who are not doing bad, they're doing good enough, and they're still looking for more growth in this year. They tell me that the ideal situation for them would be more realtor partners who send them consistent business. But the problem is not enough time and focus to build that. That's where we come in. Would you say it's completely irrelevant conversation for you in 2026?
No, but what I could say is, I have coaches that kind of coach me through, situations, scenarios, things like that. I've been at M&T for 24 years now, so but
you can do it. So of course, you of course know it. Yeah, that's where we come in. It's not that you guys can't do it. It's more like the upfront 80% heavy lifting of making someone show up to an introduction conversation, so that then you can build that. That's where we come in. It's not that you guys cannot do it. Of course you can do it. But would you like some help in that front and possibly explore a conversation by any chance?
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want to send me information that you have that, gives me the parameters and the details of what you all do, I'd be happy to take a look at it.
Perfect. That sounds good start for the year.
Okay. Okay, do you have my email address?
I don't have it, unfortunately. Can you share that?
Okay, it's S as in Sam, TB.com. Yes, correct.
Perfect. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll give you some context on this, just because I'm sure you get hundreds of emails, right, every day. My USP is I'm an Indian guy. I'm actually calling you from India. Our business is based in Denmark and India, entirely remote. So I will highlight that in the email subject line as well, that the Indian guy who called you in the first week of the year. Okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Appreciate it, Susan.
Okay.
And Happy New Year.
Sure. Happy New Year to you. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. I kind of feel like doing one more. Let's edit today here. This is